video, we are going to talk about the second criteria for affiliated colleges, that is, teaching, learning and evaluation. The first indicator 2.1 is student enrollment and profile. In 2.1.1, we need to provide the number of students from other states and countries. We need to upload the list of students. As a supporting document, we need to submit domicile certificate, transfer certificate, admit card, or mark sheet which would have the address of the student. 2.1.2 is about the number of students enrolled, and number of seats sanctioned in the last 5 years. Here, we need to have the list of students who applied, as well as seat matrix or the sanctioned seat letter. Next is 2.1.3, which is about the number of students admitted from the reserved categories year-wise, during last 5 years. In case the reserved categories are not mentioned in the seat matrix, we need to get a letter from the government. Now let's move to the second indicator of criteria 2, which is 2.2, catering to student diversity. Here, the first question 2.2.1 is about assessing and organizing special programs for advanced learners and slow learners. We need to give a description in not more than 500 words. A criteria needs to be decided based on assessment of the students to categorize the students as slow learners or advanced learners. For example, students below a particular score can be considered as slow learners. For slow learners, remedial coaching should be organized before or after class hours. Please note that it cannot be organized during the semester break. Also, the attendance should be taken, along with signatures of the student. If it is a UGC-approved remedial class, sanctioned letter is needed for the same, which is least likely to happen. Bridge course can also be organized before the starting of the session. It is organized for the students who have a knowledge gap in their previously studied course and the course where they have enrolled. For example, if a student from science background gets enrolled in a commerce course, he will have a knowledge gap. Bridge course can be organized to bridge this gap. Attendance record and timetable have to be maintained for the same. For advanced learners, special projects and assignments can be assigned. We can provide support for the same. 2.2.2 is about the ratio of students to full-time teachers, which will directly come from the extended profile. 2.2.3 is about the number of differently abled students admitted. As a supporting document, we need to provide disability certificates of those students. The third indicator in criteria 2 is about teaching learning process. 2.3.1 is asking for a description about the student-centric methods, such as experiential learning, participative learning, and problem-solving methodologies, that are used for enhancing learning experiences. Here, we need to mention about project-based and activity-based skill enhancement programs. We can provide support for the same. Next is 2.3.2, which is about the percentage of teachers using ICT for effective teaching. Here, we need to ensure that all the teachers use LMS software. Teachers can use our platform to upload the e-content and learning materials. The same can be accessed by the students through Posto mobile app. Usage records are automatically created. We provide technologies to facilitate easy creation of online courses and making it available through MOOC for the students of various institutions. The courses can also be monetized using our platform with integrated payment gateway. The list of teachers needs to be uploaded. As a supporting document, we need to provide the link or screenshots of the LMS software. For 2.3.3, we need to make sure that every student is assigned a mentor. Our online portal can be used to log every mentoring activity. The list of students and teachers need to be provided. 2.3.4 is about the innovation and creativity in teaching learning. Here we need to describe the various methodologies used for teaching learning, such as project-based learning, skill enhancement programs, activity-based learning, design-based learning, research-based learning, play-based learning, and so on. The fourth indicator in criteria 2 is teacher profile and quality. 2.4.1 is about the average percentage of full-time teachers, against sanctioned posts. For aided colleges, the posts are sanctioned by the government as well as by the college. For self-funded colleges, we have college-sanctioned posts. Here, we need to provide sanctioned post letter duly signed by the head of the institution in college letterhead. 2.4.2 is about the full-time teachers with Ph.D. This data will come from the extended profile. The date for 2.4.3, which is about the number of full-time teachers, will also come from the extended profile. Please note that teachers, who performs 90% or more of the workload, that is, 16 to 18 hours, are also considered as full-time teachers. Next is 2.4.4, which is about the awards received by the teachers. Here, only national, international and government awards would be considered. Junior Research Fellowship can also be considered, provided it is not from the same university. E-copies of the award letters need to be uploaded as supporting document. In 2.4.5, we need to give the list of teachers from other states. As a supporting document, we need to provide domicile certificate, identity card, or highest degree certificate. The fifth indicator in Criteria 2 is evaluation process and reforms. In 2.5.1, we need to write about the continuous internal evaluation. Our online MCQ portal can be used for the same. And it can be shown as a continuous internal evaluation method practiced. In 2.5.2, we need to describe about the transparency of the evaluation process. To ensure this, we need to make sure that answer scripts are shown to the students. In case of a complaint, the issue should be addressed transparently. Next is 2.5.3, where we need to describe about the management of the examination-related grievances. It needs to be ensured that it happens transparently. For external grievances, it should be forwarded to the university. For the internal matters, it should be discussed openly and shown to the students. As per AICTE requirement, online grievance management portal needs to be in place. Grievance management software is provided with individual workflow for different types of grievances. For 2.5.4, we need to make sure that continuous internal evaluation, or the online MCQ takes places, in line with the academic calendar. The deadlines should be strictly adhered to. The sixth indicator in Criteria 2 is student performance and learning outcome. For 2.6.1, we need to have program outcomes, course outcomes, and program-specific outcomes in place. The same needs to be uploaded for every course. CO Generator of our software helps you to automatically generate course outcome, based on major topics in the course. In 2.6.2, the attainment calculation of PO, CO, and PSO needs to be described. The attainment module calculates attainment through assessment mark. It also helps you to implement assessment rubrics with templates. The last matrix here is 2.6.3, which is about the pass percentage of the students. Here, we need to upload the list of students who appeared for the exam, and the list of students who passed. The annual report link also needs to be provided. That's all about Criteria 2. Please feel free to reach out to us in case of any further query. Thank you.